You want, like she's got a used Bible. See, that one is the same as this one used to be, but they found that this one here, which is an older version of that one, which is better than that one, wasn't selling as well because it didn't have two columns.
Yeah,
so
it has two columns.
It has two, so they put it back into two columns and they took some of these wonderful headings away. This is an old Jerusalem Bible. It's got a brown cover. I've recovered it. But I've seen them on Amazon.com and other places, and I've seen them in used bookstores for like $7 or $8, sometimes $4 or $5. You know, you can get this particular Bible that I'm using, which I think is the best one because of the fact it's not two columns, and it's got lots of space and good headings. Mine's falling apart, as you see. Good headings by which you can, you know, see what's not divided just by the chapter, but where the new event or thing is beginning, because the chapters don't necessarily start a new thing, you know. So chapters are the least good guide for what there is. So this is a very old Bible book. I got it when I first came, but I've not seen a better one. Some of the translations may be not as precise as you might want for really special things, but for general things are good enough. If you're working scholarly, you're going to have to work in the original language anyway. But for your purposes, this Bible would be fine. Any Bible would be fine, but I want to get the most convenient one. I ordered that one because that's what's available, but there can be better ones in used bookstores. And you know, you keep your receipt. You can always give a Bible back. You can always give a book back here for the first couple of weeks of it.
In a second.
Today was the last day.
Huh?
Today was the last day to return books.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they're getting really nasty, aren't they? Oh my God!
Good timing, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Get down there quick. Well, suppose you buy a book tomorrow. Then when can you get it back?
Retroactively, they get you, I'm sure.
What? All right, you get a book. I'm buying a book like Thursday or Friday of this week. So you mean you're not able to give that book back?
I don't know.
I think about 2 weeks.
Oh, you got 2 weeks from the time you bought it, in other words.
So.
Yeah, that makes more sense. What's written on the receipt, yeah, they can't do that.
Just for back, the El and the Elohim, or whatever it is, how you say it, how do you know when it's singular or when it's plural? Or is it the same?
You're getting ahead of us, but I will get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. You won't be able to tell from these translations. But it never is plural in the Bible.
It's always singular.
Yeah, it's always a plural taken as a singular. But I'll explain that when the time comes. You know, it's a good question, but let's wait till I get to it in the text, so that could be useful, okay? All right, now let's just keep reading this one here. You don't have a lot of work to do. Just read this at home yourself. You know? Or if you want to read what someone else says about it, go look in one of the textbooks and see what they say. But, read that Who Wrote the Bible book by the midterm. And it just covers more or less what I'm going to cover anyway in terms of finding the different text lines. But so let's look at the next day. So first day, so the next day, line 6, God said, let there be a vault in the waters to divide the waters in two. And it was, and God made the vault, divided the waters above the vault from the waters under the vault. God called the vault heaven. God's naming everything, it looks like, too. Later, I think Noah or Adam starts naming things, as I recall. But at the moment, God's doing all the naming. Evening, God speaks Hebrew, obviously. Evening came and morning came, second day. One more will do. God said, let the waters under the heaven come together in a single mass, and the dry land appeared. So it was. God called the dry land earth, and the mass of the water seas, and God saw that it was good. So he didn't say it was good on the second day. Now a rabbi